So good morning, good afternoon, good evening all. So this is the Vesselman platform. So I would like to start here. So I'm going to go through real quick that you build your inspection templates. Then I'll create a real inspection for a particular vessel that I'm going to. I'll go on to the mobile app and continue working on the inspection. Simulating that I'm actually on the vessel doing a real inspection. So here we have the whole page here. So it all starts by building your inspection templates that will be reused throughout your organization. So here's a few examples here, for example, that we have built. So then what I want to do is then go to my vessels here. So typically I would be maybe responsible for 3-4 vessels. I'm going to Arctic Princess in a few days time. Here's my vessel particulars. I have some technical projects coming up. I have my inspections here. So here I want to create a new inspection, and I'll call this a pre-docking inspection, and I want to use this inspection. So here you can see all the inspection templates that we built. All right, then I want to save this and jump into the actual inspection from the mobile app. So if you give me a second, I'll share my screen. So here's the Vesselman mobile app. So you have the specification, which is your technical projects such as dry dockings on top, and then you have your task manager. That's all kind of tasks that are assigned to you. It could be through inspections, for example. But then we have the inspections, right, on the bottom here. So here we have the inspections that are ongoing at the moment. So I'm going to cheat a bit. So I'm going to go into an inspection that I've already been working on this top one here. So the first thing I see is the kind of summary and all the different sections that I've built as a inspection template. A quick overview of this percentage done, the good, fair, bad, and not applicable, the total amount of kind of tasks that I need to go through, and also the findings here. So if I jump into one of them, for example, I have my safety equipment. So here you have this section, the safety equipment. I have my good, fair, bad, and not applicable. It can also be yes and no and not applicable. So for example, if I start here, the fire alarm looks good. Might want to make a quick comment and then add comment. I do need some evidence that I actually checked it. So I'm going to take a picture, use the photo, add another comment, and then save. I do not need to create a finding because it is a good condition. So findings are, so for example, I can move on to another one. So for example, the fire pump. So let's say that is in bad condition, unfortunately. So I'll write a finding here, needs overall. There it is, and a longer comment. I can also mention that voice to text works in the mobile app, so that could be quite handy also. So then I just want to add this finding. So it's on bottom here. And what I can do is to add an action task, which could be, for example, if you want to tag the chief engineer to overhaul the pump. the fire pump, for example. Or you can add a job which will come to the vessel list, which then could be pushed into a specification. So, for example, if there's a big job that only can be done during a dry docking, because we just made a pre dry docking inspection, you can add a job, push that vessel job to the inspection for a particular dry docking project that is coming up. So I want to do that this time. Add a job. So let's say job 1, just to keep track of them, and a description, of course. And then I have some more fields here. I can assign it to the correct SFI structure, a due date, but I just want to save this time. All right, now I created a vessel job. Of course, I would need to take some pictures, use photo, and add a comment, and then save. So overall, it's a quick and nice inspection module within the Vesselman app, configurable. You create your inspection templates. It of course works in offline mode. So on top right corner here, you have the Wi-Fi icon. So if you're in the main engine area or doing a ballast tank inspection, it works good in offline mode also. But let's head back to the web application so I can follow up. So when it comes to inspection, I mean, the important thing is not only creating these findings, but also to follow up. They need to be assigned by responsible. They need to be closed out also if it's a job that needs to be pushed to a specification. So how that works is that I have my vessel here, the Arctic Princess. I have my inspections, as I showed you. But here also, I have the tasks that I've created, and they've been assigned to a certain responsible. So these tasks could be kind of smaller jobs, it could be just something that can be fixed by the chief engineer or the chief officer on board. But then you also have the job list. So these can be pushed into an actual project that you're working on. So how that works is that I jump into the project that which is coming up. And here on the specification page, I have my vessel job list, where I then can push these different findings, which are now jobs, into the specification, right? Okay. Then, of course, you would like to produce a inspection report also. So if I go into this one, so here you have the inspection also. You can continue working on it from the web application also. So here are the different sections. You open them up. You have the findings, and you can assign more tasks or more jobs if you want to. But when it comes to, let's see, the reports. So here you have the reports. I want to add a new report. You have your different inspection report templates also that you can build. If we do have a few minutes, I can show you how that looks. But inspection report, and the date is 20th of May. Very good. Then I press preview. And if you give me a second, it will come up, depending on how long it is, of course. So here it is. So I have my front page here. I have my overview of all the good, fair, and bad percentage, any open items, open findings, and corrective actions. The details, vessel information, and all the inspection and findings and images. I have previously generated another report that looks pretty good, which is more realistic. So once again, the front page, here you have the overview and the findings summary. So here are all the findings which needs to be corrected. If I scroll down, I should have some, all right, here are some pictures. So this external condition port side looks good. You have a comment, minor marine growth observed, but no visible damages, and so on. So I think with one click or two, you'll be able to create a inspection report. What else? Yeah, one thing I want to show you also are the findings here. So with one view, you can see all the findings throughout your whole fleet. You can, of course, search for a particular vessel. The Arctic Princess here, and only those findings will come up also here. What else can I mention? Of course, we do have a lot of in the pipeline when it comes to AI initiatives. So what we're working on today is, for example, you have a finding and a AI agent will help you create what needs to be done with that finding. So it can assist you with, for example, helping you create jobs for the specification or the dry dockings that are coming up, or tasks to the chief engineer, for example.